Effective communication and good music have one thing in common. They both support healthy conversations. And we believe that conversations rule the nation. And being aware of both forms, verbal communication and nonverbal communication, are equally important. And regardless of where you travel in the world, knowing how to communicate with others is extremely essential. We as musicians, we embrace effective communication, especially while drumming and dancing. The drum conversation must flow effectively to the dancers. And in return, the dancers' conversation must flow back to the drummers. That way, the music and the dance patterns continue to flow in harmony. And throughout my experience, I've learned that these same musical concepts, these same musical conversations can be applied and transferred into our day-to-day interactions. So what does that mean? Regardless if I'm meeting a friend for coffee or grabbing lunch with a colleague, the conversations had should still feel and flow like good music. By a show of hands, who's in the audience loves to travel the world? Do I have any world travels in the building? Okay, quite a few. Personally, I love to travel. And recently, I had the opportunity to experience conversations in the beautiful, the majestic, and serene lands of Oaxaca, Mexico. This place was so amazing, and it was extremely peaceful. Outside my balcony, I could hear the conversations of the ocean, the waves communicating with the rocks. I could also hear the birds and the insects communicating with each other underneath the night sky. And some mornings, I was able to wake up to the sunrise and communicate my thoughts and my feelings through journaling, all while by the beach. So you see, conversations are happening everywhere at all times. But during my stay in Oaxaca, I also attended an African dance and drum retreat known as Kono Dawn for 14 days. This workshop, it brought together musicians and artists and dancers from all over the world. I mean, from Costa Rica, Argentina, Belgium, Israel, Mexico, even Czech Republic. And even though we spoke many different languages and we had our own cultural differences, we all shared one common language, which was music. So I remember one night after rehearsal, I got asked a very thought-provoking question. They said, "Hey, James, because of these language barriers, because of these cultural differences, do you ever feel disconnected or find it challenging to communicate your wants and your needs?" I sat with this question for some time. And then it dawned on me. Because we had been communicating through our music for so long, when interacting with words, those same musical concepts, those same musical conversations, they still apply. So I didn't need to speak Spanish or learn French. I just treated each interaction musically. And for me, this allowed me to connect with everything and everybody around me, which is the art of effective communication. So you're probably wondering, what are these musical concepts that we can adopt today that can help improve our communication? Well, for starters, the first concept is listening. As a musician, I must listen to the person on my left and also to the person on my right. This way, it ensures that what I'm playing aligns to what they're playing. Musically, this is a call and a response. In a conversation, the call may look like, "Hello, how are you doing?" The response, "Oh my God, look what's on Instagram," immediately alerts me that the person was not listening. So when we listen to understand and not simply listen just to respond, that's taking the first steps to having a healthy conversation. Musical concept number 2, we must stay in the present moment. As a drummer, we play lots of music, and sometimes playing a certain song, the tempo can change. It may speed up and go extremely fast, and at other times, it may slow down and go extremely slow. And regardless of either change, I must adapt to them flawlessly without any interruptions. And the only way that's possible, my heart has to be in the music. So, in a conversation, remaining in the present moment, it looks like putting your phone face down, making eye contact with the receiver, not thinking about what am I going to eat for lunch or cook for dinner tonight. When you remain in the present moment during a conversation, you lead from the heart, free of all ego, free of all pride. All right, lastly, the third musical concept that you can adopt today that can help improve your communication is remaining open. I want you to think about your favorite song. Think about all of the instruments that it took to create that song. Now, how does the music move you when you only hear the drums? Boom, 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 choo. Right? It feels good, but think about how does it move you when we invite the keyboard to join the conversation? Na 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 na, boom, boom, boom. And then what about the saxophone? Boom, boom, boom. And you can never go wrong with the bass guitar. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So that's 4 different conversations happening at one time, not colliding with each other, but playing in harmony, playing in sync. When we remain open during a conversation, it allows us to grow and learn together, not overpowering each other or downplaying one's viewpoint. I'll share, and then you share. I listen, you listen. You speak, then I speak. It's a community when you remain open. And these 3 concepts, they have improved my communication greatly. Not sure if you could tell or not, but I used to stutter. I was always in my head, never in the present moment, just fumbling over my words. My rhythm with the listener was always off. And because they have helped me improve my communication, I believe they can also help you improve your communication with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Let's experience these concepts in real time. You're probably wondering how. So I have something for you. I want this side. I want this side. I want everybody to join me and my drum family for a jam session. Does that sound good? Nice. So before we start, our drum signal. This signal tells us when to start playing, and it also tells us when to stop playing. And that drum signal, it sounds like this. Nice. So when you hear that signal, starting with this side, I want you to take your attention and look at my brother Fred and follow his rhythm by clapping to it, which sounds like this. And we're gonna clap 2, 3. Y'all are ready. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Once this signal begins, we're going to do that. Are you ready? All right. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you're playing, I want you to listen. Feel that bass. Feel that beat. Stay in the present moment. If it makes you smile, go ahead and smile. If it makes you dance, go ahead and dance, but feel it. This side of the room, we know what the signal sounds like. So whenever you hear the signal next, I want you to direct your attention to my brother Tarumi. And you're going to clap to his rhythm, which sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After the signal, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have two, keep playing. We have two conversations going at one time. We're not colliding. We're playing in harmony. And we're sounding pretty good. I think we have room for one more conversation. Hey, yo, drum family, take it away. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue to listen. Continue to stay in the present moment. Remain open to these conversations. We're playing together, having fun. Now remember, that same signal, that same that tells us when to start, is that same signal that tells us when to stop. You can keep playing, continue to play. On that next signal, we're all gonna stop playing together. Listen for the signal. Listen for the signal. Great job, great job, great job. So you see, when you fuse the art of communicating with the principles of drumming and music, not only is beautiful music made, but more importantly, healthy conversations are had. Thank you.